Now, KSBW weather with Jim Vanderswan.
As is typically the case, we started the day in the dark. The sun came out, presto. Fog and low clouds along the coast on the visible satellite here. A few little cumulus clouds over the high Sierra. In between, nothing but sunshine. Got a lot more of it going, though, here, except around the Monterey Bay, the north end of Salinas Valley. Got a little blue sky and 70s. Nice day. Figured we'd get a little bit of a break. Marine layer starting to fall down a little bit to about 2,500 feet now, so we got a chance for some of that warm air to get underneath it, except along the peninsula. Right over the colder parts of the bay. Low 60s did it just about everywhere, and we got 66 in Salinas, then finally pushed it up to about 75 in King City, so pretty comfortable. South of there we did get a couple of low 80s way down in Bradley and San Ardo, but we'll get more of those in the coming days. Mostly 70 Santa Clara Valley with Hollister at 69, close enough. I got up to 90 in Redding, 89 in Fresno, 80 even with a little breeze still coming into Sacramento there, but 60s along the coast, and we got some 70s and 80s and ultimately 90s out in the deserts. Then a little bit cooler but mild weather, 76 matching up. You don't see this every day. Seattle, Boise, and Denver, all three different places, different altitudes and all that. They're the same today. Lots of 80s and 70s along the northern tier of the country, and big trouble brewing. One low going in the upper Midwest yesterday, storm into the southeast, still scattered showers over the Intermountain West with a low pressure trough. Look at this line here, nothing at all to start today, and then bingo, from North Dakota all the way to south of the Rio Grande. Thunderstorms formed again on top of an area that's already saturated. Severe thunderstorm watches and warnings have eased the East Coast, and then they pop up again today. Now they're going away, but this tornado stuff, that keeps going. I think storm chasers are going crazy out there today. So far, 22 tornado reports, and they've been running from Kansas, Nebraska, and all the way down into Texas. Some damage, but no major ones yet, but that could change here any minute. And lots of reports of hail and high winds to the tune of over 200 reports at the Storm Prediction Center. Next 2 days, more rain on top of that from these systems. As the sun goes down, they ease up. Heat of the day, it starts popping up again, and these storms keep going. Meanwhile, they move slowly off to the east, and likely will be all business here with severe weather all the way down the lines along that frontal boundary that's slowly moving across the map. And by the time we get into Friday, just in time for people trying to get home to commute, a lot of airports in like St. Louis and Chicago will be dancing around those cumulonimbus clouds. Meanwhile, big storm out here in the Pacific. Kind of thing you'd like to see in January, although you would like to have seen it right about here where it would do us some good, but it's not going to happen. This thing is just going to fall apart. Some of the high clouds will pass by over the next couple of days, and that is it. The main trough is blocked by a high pressure ridge, so all the big weather's on the other side and in the middle of the country. This storm will start to take a poke at it, knock the ridge down a little bit. By the time it does, too little too late for us. Maybe a few showers by about Sunday night and Monday up in the northern part of the state, not much more than drizzle for us. Low clouds well into the valleys, backing off, and maybe clearing parts of the peninsula. If not tomorrow, the next day, because this lid will get progressively lower, so we may get a little sunshine. Not too much warmth there, but the valleys are going to heat up a little bit to the point we get back to about normal. We've been running below normal for most of this month already for the first time in over a year because the sea surface temperatures have changed a little bit partly, and a little bit of readjustment in the upper atmosphere. 60s, 70s will do it north to south in the San Francisco Bay Area from the Golden Gate Bridge. We'll figure 70s to low 80s in the Santa Clara Valley. 68 will do it for Salinas. Still a coastal climate this time of year, but we're looking at some temperatures hovering around the big 80 for the first time in a while down around Greenfield, King City, and the like. Pick up maybe a point or two in the coastal temperatures around the peninsula. We'll give it another day. We may get a little bit more out of that. And a few 70s up around Aptos, Santa Cruz, and mid-70s in the Santa Cruz Mountains, so that's still looking pretty good. With that, we'll figure basically fair for now, but the low clouds that are already over the bay will start spreading inland again later on tonight. That'll start the day, but clear a little sooner and get you more sunshine with a little breeze in the afternoon in the coastal valleys and the mountains. But from Salinas out to the coast, we'll go with partly cloudy because maybe the peninsula keeps a little bit of the fog and low clouds, but I think more sunny breaks, and then 60s will do it with 70s up the north end of the bay. And over the next couple of days, getting ready to close out May, it looks like we'll see some 80s in the valleys Friday, Saturday, just a bit cooler Sunday, and then some clouds with that trough going by to the north, kind of readjust things. So 70s, that's still not bad. And then temperatures along the coast warm up a little bit, might get close to 80 degrees in Santa Cruz come Saturday, and then drop it down 5 degrees, and we'll level off there. And everybody gets a weekend, which is nice. It's amazing to think the end of May is just around the corner.
It's crazy, isn't it?
So there you go.